So let's start. I think this is our
Awkward
best
silence.
intro yet.
Like, I'm waiting for Christian, because Christian usually does the intros.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello
Yeah.
there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Secret Laboratories of the Galaxy podcast, Low Energy Edition. I am your host, Christian, and today we are joined by GJ
Hey,
and
sponsored by 5
Blooddoll.
Hour. Oh.
Hello.
No sponsors.
Promoting 5 Hour energy. Take it every day.
I'm not allowed to have energy drinks.
You're not?
don't.
Neither am I, but still.
I'm hyper enough, usually.
Usually. This is
And then when I have an
one-
energy drink when I'm tired, I go crazy.
This is the rare moment where the mysterious creature Blooddoll lacks energy to go through her daily routine. Ooh.
I'm actually,
10 out of
like,
10 story.
normal person energy right now. That's about where
That's
I'm
not
at.
normal.
I know.
Oh, shoot.
I feel like
Frick.
my energy level's like I'm a shambling corpse that has risen from the grave, kinda. I just had a busy day today, man. It's just
And I'm full of energy.
You need to bring the energy to this podcast, GJ.
No.
Let's just say I used all my energy on my FTL video.
Wait, what FTL video?
The one where I'm so energetic.
That was great.
Yeah, I like that story better.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, shout out to me, thanks.
Yeah.
You see,
And
I'm looking out for you.
Yeah, man, you got my back.
Yeah, I'll show you everything wrong with your videos.
Yeah.
Man, you're a real idiot.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna address that next video. Calm down.
Oh, I just have to upgrade my energy. No, weapons.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
GJ.
Jeez. Just to make sure you know, you had to upgrade both.
I quit.
podcast quit.
I don't
Hey,
need this
At
right
least
now.
you're not doing as terrible as I did on the puzzles of wedding.
That was beautiful. Positively.
Gorgeous performance.
Did you watch it?
I watched all of it.
No, I know you did, Blooddoll, but did Christian?
Sure.
Nice.
Nope.
I'm watching it bit by bit.
Ah, I see.
Speaking of wonderful performances, I've been getting in the stand-up comedy recently, and there are
Who's
two
your-
comedians. What?
Oh, you're getting into it. I thought you were doing it.
No, I'm not nearly fun enough for that. I don't have the energy and the stupid stories. But two people that I do know that have the great stories are Bill Burr and Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is probably like the best comedian I've heard by far. This is like his story's like very very cynical view. I guess I think that's most comedians though. You know, kind of cynical.
Yeah.
But I don't know his view on just like parenting and like his stories from it are just amazing. And it's just crude humor. It's beautiful. Like you guys have to check out Louis C.K. Bill Burr is pretty good too. I like him. Yeah, that's what I've been doing recently, watching those guys.
I don't really listen to comedians, though.
The only two comedians that I listen to, I guess three, would be Larry the Cable Guy, Gabriel Iglesias, and Jeff Dunham. So they're amazing. Check them out. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You guys
GJ,
think-
any comedians from you?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I don't remember people's names.
It's cool.
TJ, you broke it.
I'm sorry. I just don't remember people's names.
I remember. Oh God. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go into that.
Oh, tell us, Blooddoll.
No.
What were you gonna say?
No.
Tell
I
us.
was gonna say your first. I was gonna say your name and how I remembered your name, but
Did you
yeah.
remember your name?
I remembered your name because you were the weird perverted kid, and
Oh,
we
thanks.
called you. We called you.
Bleeping out. Bleeping. Stop.
That's how I remember GJ was K.
You guys are making fun of me and my name. And I'm bleeping it all out.
Whatever you say.
We've had.
Oh gosh. Now I need to find something for your guys' name.
I don't care.
They call me Waffle.
I'm too tired to rebuttal, anyways.
Yeah? Chris,
Yeah.
never say anything about your name. I might get like religious prosecution.
Oh, alright, well. That's interesting.
I'm also Catholic, so
Well, to be nice, like just so you don't have to go and find a nickname. My friends call me Waffles, so I mean, hey,
waffles.
Waffles.
I'm
Yes.
gonna make some waffles.
No, GJ. Just
Oh,
Do you
no.
like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like fresh? Yeah, something, something.
Oh no. It's like, do
Do
you
you like pancakes?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. I
like
tried starting from
pancakes. Do you like
the middle
French
because their
toast?
name's waffles. But
Yeah,
yeah.
like French toast. Do you like...
Can't wait to get them out.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Do you like waffles? Yeah, I like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah.
That video was animated, yes.
Was it? I never
I don't
actually saw the video. How do I know that song?
know.
Well, it was an animated video, if I remember correctly. And speaking of animators, I want to bring up one in particular. Ross, or Rubber Ross, I think his name is, on YouTube. He's a part of the Game Grumps, for those of you who know what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
He made a very interesting video talking about animation, and it's really cool. Like, well, not cool. I guess it's his point of view on like what's happening to animators on YouTube is really interesting. But, like, so what he's basically saying, we'll link the video because he explains it way better than I'm going to. But so what he's saying is, like, because YouTube changed its algorithm to support videos with more view time than views, that animation on YouTube might start to die out because they won't be able to support their channels because they can only make a small amount of content in a certain amount of time, because it's hard to produce animation, especially for the independent groups out there. But I think it's just a really interesting video, and hopefully animation doesn't die out on YouTube, because that's where I started watching my animation stuff, I guess. Independent animation. I mean, I watched cartoons as a kid, but independent animation is pretty cool.
There's a lot of really good independent animations out there.
Yeah.
There's a topic I was going to say, I can't remember what it is. I can't even talk straight. That's beautiful.
I can barely even form sentences.
We know
You're
this.
both too tired.
Low energy edition. We're
Well,
keeping
hopefully
up to
this
the
one
name.
gets scrapped, am I right?
This would be the fourth one scrapped, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just got confirmation that Mika can make the backup one tomorrow.
Oh, so the backup one would probably be better than this one. So I mean, hey,
Hopefully, yeah.
What if I combine both this one and the backup one?
that would be a good idea.
That
Good idea.
that would be... I don't want to see that. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of work.
I'll just put like a SpongeBob clip and say the next day.
This is business talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that actually hard to edit. I just didn't have time.
Yeah, it's just time consuming because you have an hour of a podcast to listen to and blah, 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 video and whatnot.
When I was editing the last one, I only had like an hour per day since I had preseason.
Yeah.
Preseason's over, so I can edit properly.
Ooh, yeah.
You're just way too
I
tired.
tried throwing my fist up in enthusiasm, and I could only get halfway up before it fell.
I'm playing my game.
And
I'm addicted to a new game, guys.
What are you
Have any
playing?
of you heard Virtual Villagers?
You brought this up before in our Skype conversation. What is it?
It's
Oh yeah, weren't you
kind
trying to
of
make like Homo's kiss or something?
I was trying to make them have babies, and they wouldn't have babies because they were hungry, and it made me upset. And so it's basically an island. I can't remember the name of the island or anything, but I think it starts with an I. And
Island.
you have a bunch of villagers on this island, and you're trying to get them to survive. And depending on which game you pick, there's a bunch of different virtual villagers. I'm playing Origins. This one, you're trying to get the golden child to move a boulder, which can do it by himself, which is totally logical. But basically just trying to survive, get enough tech points to solve puzzles and things like that. And it's a really addicting game.
What is it for?
I think it's a mobile game.
Yeah, it's a mobile game and a PC game. I think it's for everything, to be honest, but I don't know.
Dude,
Oh, I
I'm
might
gonna
check
play
it
it
out.
on my PS4 Super whatever P.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like on those or not. I don't think it would be, but I mean,
Well, I mean,
I know
there's
it's
quite a
on
bit of
PC.
there's quite a bit of indie content on PS4.
Was there?
I think so.
Oh yeah, because they don't have any other content.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Uncharted Remastered Edition.
Woo!
Or not Uncharted. I say Uncharted. I'm stupid. Kill me.
The Last of Us, right?
Too tired. Both Naughty Dog games. Whatever. Same thing.
You were close, Christian. It's okay. We all make mistakes, especially because you're tired.
Weren't they talking about like one of the new indie games that was coming out was the next one to Limbo?
Oh, I forget
The
the
Road
name,
Not
but
Taken.
yeah.
Wait, what is it?
There's a same guy who made Limbo. He's making a new game, very artsy game. It's it annoys me that I can't remember it.
What is it about?
Well, it's the same thing, kind of like a kid who goes through, except this time it's not in limbo. I think it's I don't know. There wasn't much. All I saw from it was an E3 trailer, which didn't really give much. It's just kind of like this game's coming, and here's some footage from it. Try to piece together what it is for yourself.
Oh well. Limbo was a good game though.
Yeah, I never
I
played
did-
it myself, but I watched people play.
Yeah, I watched my dad play and finish it.
Nice.
That ending.
Yeah, I kind of like how the ending works is kind of open for interpretation, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, who is this person, and it's just like,
Random girl.
yeah. I like it where it like leaves you to some mystery that you can kind of piece together yourself and have your own interpretation for the story.
I feel like he went in a full loop just to meet this girl.
Interesting.
I have no idea
I
what's
mean-
going on.
The place he ends up looks like where he began, right?
I
think he did, right?
I don't know, maybe it's been a long time.
The puzzles were pretty interesting too, though.
Yeah.
Like the final one where you had used the gravity to break the wall.
Pretty
Was it called
crazy.
Inside?
Hmm?
Because I remember hearing about Inside at the same time I heard about Limbo.
Is
I don't remember.
Inside the new game?
I know Inside's a new game, and it's not exclusive to Xbox One, but debuts on it. Because I remember like wanting to talk about it, and we never got to. I think it's called Inside. Well, regardless, I mean,
it's annoying me. I gotta look it up.
we have like in
Yeah, it's Inside. It's
Pod-
Inside.
Wait, I'm proud
Honestly,
of
it
that.
just looks like.
And it's coming to Mac, PS3, Windows 360, and the Xbox One. And
might
And
get
it
it.
debuts on the Xbox One.
I don't see anything on PS4 on this article. It might be coming to that.
It might.
I don't know.
Is it inside or inside?
Just wait, like inside, as in like you're in something.
Okay.
and it's by Playdead.
So this is the supposed sequel?
I don't think it's a sequel.
Oh, okay.
It looks different, like a lot different. It's more cartoony and just kind of 3D.
I got a
'Cause I'm
horror
like-
movie.
I don't know. I
It
think
looks
so.
really interesting. You know, they did such a great story last time, and I'm really like excited to see how this one ends up too.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of Caroline.
I'm
I
having
think-
issues getting it.
Like not the art style because it's kind of unique, very simplistic, but I think the way like it just looks kind of reminds me of that one arcade game, Deadlight. You guys, or Xbox arcade game, Deadlight, where it's kind of the same thing where it's like fixed-ish camera angle and it's a side-scroller puzzle platformer kind of thing. I don't know.
No clue.
Except Deadlight, you get a gun and there's zombies.
You said
Okay.
puzzle arcade game, and I don't know why, but that reminds me of Galactica.
I still can't see it.
It's not really a puzzle game.
Like, I don't know why that popped into my head, but I just remember, like, we actually had, like, when the laundromat, you know how they have, like, the little arcade games for all the kids? We had a Galactica machine. I had the high score on that thing. That was bad.
Nice.
Oh, I can see it now.
See
I
what?
miss Galactica.
Inside.
Oh. What can you see inside?
I can see the outside.
That was funny.
But are you okay?
What?
Never mind.
I think we killed Christian.
No. I'm still here.
Took you a minute. Just like Christian passes out of his computer during the podcast.
I'm going to.
That would be ingenious.
What
Just like all we hear is a lot.
What do we do in the podcast? It's like, oh yeah, so this has been the SLLG podcast. I'm GJ. It's Blooddoll, and bye. This is Christian.
Like here.
Just hear me snore. I'm like, what would you guys say? Huh?
Well, we'll be continuing tomorrow if we need to.
No, we'll do a
Just
new
hear
one
a lot
tomorrow. I
of
feel like that one could be its own separate entity.
Or they could be the
This
same.
is going relatively decently if we edit out the quiet, like the parts where nobody's talking. But I mean, hey,
Or I could keep them.
yeah, it would still be okay. It's just
Speaking-
relatively low energy.
Speaking of stuff being quiet, you guys see what happened to Twitch and its stuff that's going on with its audio
No.
stuff?
Not at all.
So Twitch is a streaming service for those of you that don't know, where people stream games and speedrunners and whatnot. Just people in general play games and live stream it there. But so Twitch implemented a change to its system where videos on demand, past recordings, where people that will watch after if they miss a live stream, they'll watch those. But what they changed to past recordings is that if there's this program that searches for it or something like that, but if you have copyrighted music in there, this program will detect it and it'll mute your stream for 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of backlash to this. Obviously, the community's like, "Oh, this is." They also made it so you can't keep past broadcasts for more than 2 weeks. But so it's like you can only have past broadcasts for 2 weeks. But you can save it in the form of highlights, though. 2-hour highlights. It's like, oh, okay, that's interesting too. But so the way the program works is yeah, we're gonna censor your stream for 30 or silence your stream for 30 minutes. This obviously huge uproar in the community. But they had one of the guys at Twitch, I think the creator maybe, I forget. He had an AMA on Reddit, and he talked about it. He goes, "Yeah, I kind of agree that this sucks. He could have explained it better, but we're gonna try to work with the program to improve it so that it only censors the bit where only the bit where it's playing the music. And people were also confused because they thought it's censored in-game audio too. Like if there's radio stations in the game, it'll pick it up. But Twitch is also like, yeah, okay, we're gonna clear this up too, guys. You can tell us that it's in-game audio. We'll try to make it so it's better at detecting that. So like, they're trying to. I like Twitch. It's a good service. They kind of did mess up with this. It's just the music industry in general that's kind of messed up. Because Twitch has to avoid copyrights.
Yeah.
But so that when you get big enough, you have to do that. And I respect Twitch for being the big person about this and taking responsibility, and also working with their community to make it a good situation for everybody. I respect Twitch for what they're doing. And in the past broadcasting, they're like, yeah, we're gonna try to fix that. For speedrunners. It's just we're having so much we have like so much memory of our at our companies just being used for past broadcasts that people don't even watch anymore. So we got to clear this out. We got to filter it so we aren't spending as much money. We have to make profit from this. So it's Twitch is doing, in my opinion, they're doing a good job still. I don't see the need to switch to another streaming service. I think they're handling the situation properly, and they will try to work at getting it to a better state. People always complain on the internet. I don't know.
You think we'll ever start live streaming?
What?
You think we'll ever start live streaming?
I don't think we'll be good enough. We might have to get a fish to play for us. Shout out to Fish Plays Pokemon on Twitch.
How does that work?
It's like this
I really
darkness.
don't know how that works.
There's just this darkness around Twitch. It's like, oh, there's so many problems. And then just one light, and it's a fish playing Pokemon.
How? Like, is it just like every time it twitches, like there's like cords attached to it, and if it twitches that way, then
No,
it's
like
just,
if you go to the stream, it's like the guy who set it up. There's like a camera on his fish tank, fish bowl, and if this fish, and he divides the tank like through a filter on the camera, like it divides it into like 9 sections. And if the fish goes into one to one section of the 9 sections, it'll go do one thing. So like there's one section dedicated to moving up and down and left and right and start and A and B and select. So the fish like swims into whichever area. That's what the player will do.
What if it starts sleeping?
I think it has like people. I think half the things about it, it's like besides the fact like, oh my gosh, this is going nowhere. Or what is this? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, is the fish dead? Because it was like I was there during a dead-looking moment too. Because it's just a fish sitting at the top of the bowl. It's like this guy isn't moving. He hasn't moved for like 10 minutes. What are we gonna do? Well,
does he feed it?
I think so. I haven't watched it. I watched like 5 minutes to see exactly what it was, but that's about it.
Oh.
Like,
I
remember
what?
The very first thing that my brother showed me on Twitch was they played Pokemon.
Yeah, Twitch plays Pokemon. That was cool.
They showed me that, and I raged.
Twitch, yeah, it's kind of like a social experiment, I think the guy referred to it as. And they did it for all the other generations, too. Like, they played, I think, every current generation of Pokemon, and I think they're planning on doing it for the Omega and Alpha remakes for Ruby and Sapphire. So yeah, Twitch plays Pokemon's actually really fun to watch. It's annoying, but it's like fun. It's like seeing people like
rage-inducing a little bit.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I like Twitch. I hope they manage to do this. I think the community's always like, yeah, let's move to another site, but the community isn't gonna move if the streamers don't move. Makes sense, right? Because like you can have a community on another site. I think the new site people are talking about is Hitbox. I think Hitbox TV. It's like, yeah, okay, guys, let's move to Hitbox. I mean, some streamers like secured names on there and moved there, but it's like if the streamers are still streaming on Twitch, having a community on there isn't going to do anything if nobody that you want to watch is streaming there. It's just like, yeah, it's just like follow the streamers, see where they go. I guess. Like, I know Ray from Rooster Teeth, he's still going on Twitch, even though he made a Hitbox thing. He's waiting it out, too. He's being smart about it.
What does he do on his Twitch?
He, I don't know, plays games.
Oh.
Yeah. Does giveaways sometimes. Those are cool.
Have you
He
ever
beat
won
Outlast recently. What?
Have you ever won one?
No. Because there are a lot of people.
Oh.
I'm not good enough.
It's okay, Christian.
Okay.
We don't always win.
Yeah, you're right.
We went-
I'm sad that I lost.
How many times have you tried for it?
I mean, I'm quite a bit. Like, not quite a bit. Like maybe 6, 7, 9. I don't know, 10 maybe. But it's just like he has so much people watching him on average. And the one time that or the big time that I made it to the raffle. Is anybody here? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, the white noise was gone. I got scared.
I'm sorry, that's me. See, look.
Yeah. Yeah, that's scary. Really scary. But so, yeah, anyways, like, the one time I had the most raffle, or was able to make it to the most raffles, was during his 100,000 follower giveaway, I think it was, or 10,000. It was just a lot of people. I think 100,000. But, yeah, so it's just like, yeah, there were 900,000 people watching his stream. So it's just like, yeah, the chances of me winning are kind of slim. Not gonna lie.
It's like the lottery, though.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, there's nothing to lose out of typing exclamation point raffle. It's just like, hey, maybe I can win. But yeah.
It's like the lottery, you have to pay to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never tried those before.
I have.
What were you trying
My
for?
parents bought them. Like, I don't even know. Like, my parents bought them, like, when they had, like, an extra pocket change or something like that, and it was just enough to buy a lottery ticket, they would buy it, and they'd let me scratch it out. And I just scratched the entire thing out just to see all of them, because I thought it was cool. I just like the feeling of scratching it with a penny.
It's like
That
when
was
I
strange.
scratch out those Steam cards.
Yeah. And then bought games you couldn't play.
Yeah.
You went from laughing to crying right there.
Man, I wasted like $10.
On the bright side, the original Payday going free. October 18th, I believe.
I thought that was Payday 4. What? I don't even know.
Well, it's on your wish list, so it'll tell you, right?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. I'm like marking this on my calendar. I don't want to miss this.
What's this thing called, a calendar?
Well, not a physical one, like online calendars.
I, like, don't keep track of anything unless, like, when school starts, when it ends,
Oh,
when I have summer vacation.
I see.
Ow.
I have no life. I don't have to worry about these kind of things.
Same here. More or less.
Yeah. I should probably do that kind of thing, though. Because it's, like, it's better to be organized, but I'm an organized person.
I always keep it in my head.
I have a horrible memory.
I have a weird memory.
We all know you have a weird head, GJ.
Mm-hmm.
So, Christian, do you have any more topics?
Hold on, I'm just trying so hard not to pass out right now. Yeah, I do have actually some more topics. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy this week,
Oh, yeah.
and that movie is awesome. Like I went in I didn't go in with low expectations. I went in with pretty high expectations because I heard about it after being up. But before I started hearing these things from other people, it was kind of like you see the trailers. It's like I don't really see what's gonna be good in this movie because they kind of didn't really show the highlights, like the funny parts of the movie or the actiony parts. They kind of just like just like one or two scenes. It was very not even the best scenes too because they saved that for the movie. But just like these scenes are okay. I mean, I don't know if the movie's gonna be good. It was good. It was. I loved it. I want to watch it again. It's for those of you that don't know, it's the new Marvel movie following a ragtag team of people that do stuff in the galaxy. Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper, Batista from WWE, and other people. With Vin Diesel, he plays Groot.
Vin Diesel. My dad's
Groot.
a big Vin Diesel fan.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he has like 5 words throughout the whole movie. It's great though. Groot's awesome. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Go watch it. I think I saw it once. There was a game for it I played the demo of. That was pretty cool. The game for Riddick was actually not half bad. It's like one of the few good movie adaptations, whatever. Wait, what is it? Movie game adaptions, right?
I think so.
It's one of the few good ones, in my opinion.
I really liked Riddick. That's like, growing up, watching Vin Diesel, he had some of my favorite movies. And then GJ watched part of Ella Enchanted. That was another movie from childhood. But I mean, I have a lot of really random movies.
I feel like saying something really perverted about that movie, but I'm not.
I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say. Ella Enchanted.
Man, them jiggling.
I knew it. It's about a girl who's given a wish by her fairy godmother. Well, not exactly a wish. She's given a blessing from her fairy godmother, and the blessing is that she cannot lie. So she has to do, she has to do everything she's told, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so she does everything she's told, and she's trying to get rid of it.
I see.
Shake.
That's horrible.
Shake your butt. Oh, I gotta do the full thing actually. Put your left foot in, put your left foot out.
I don't.
Put your right foot in and shake it all about. Yes, shake.
I don't.
Christian doesn't even know.
Just shake.
What
and then
is
he
this?
just points out, shake your butt, and she's like doing minor twerking on the ladder.
I don't. Just. Too tired for this.
Dude, man, villains are crazy.
Yeah, they make you shake your butt. It's crazy. Yeah.
And then they have you stab the prince.
Ah.
DJ, shut up. That's a spoiler.
No, what's a spoiler is the fact that she didn't stab the prince.
That was a spoiler.
Well, I'm not gonna watch that movie.
Yeah. I thought you wouldn't.
You guys watch some interesting movies.
Actually, I didn't choose to watch it. My mom put it on for my little sisters. As I was babysitting them.
You know, I
What's
watched Back to the Future. That was a good movie.
Marty!
Yeah.
I've
It's
yet
about
to see it.
going back to the. It's about going to the past and trying not to bang your mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Still a good movie. I like it a
I
lot.
want to watch it now.
You never seen Back to the Future?
You never seen it?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh!
Get out of here and go watch it. Even I've seen it.
I watched that movie like 10 times.
I didn't watch it that much.
Well, it's just because it was all that was on TV where I was. So. It's like,
Oh, really?
Back to the Future, yeah.
I don't really remember it very well.
That was
Aren't there like 3 or 4 movies?
There's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first one, he went to whenever his parents were in school or something.
He did the same thing during the second. No, during the second one, he went to the future and the past. Yeah. Then the third one, he went to the Midwest.
What Midwest? Yeah.
Yeah. Or did I say is it Wild West?
It's the really old Western time.
The Wild West. Midwest is just like Middle West areas, right?
When there were cowboys and trains.
Yeah, it's the Wild West. I'm too tired for this. He went back to Red Dead Redemption. He hung out with John.
What would you do?
It was pretty cool.
If you played Red Dead Redemption, you see the DeLorean just like driving away.
It would be awesome to have a DeLorean.
Do they still exist?
I haven't even seen the movie. Yes, they still exist.
Do they travel back in time?
Yes.
No, you need a flux capacitor.
Yes.
I think Matt Smith, he has a DeLorean, and he has my other car's the TARDIS's license plate or something like that.
It's cool.
Yeah, he's from Doctor Who.
I knew that. I feel pretty good about knowing that.
I don't.
I'm proud of you. I'm not proud of you, GJ.
Yeah.
Well, I know a TARDIS is Doctor Who, but...
Matt Smith was the 12th Doctor. Totally.
Ooh.
I was waiting for somebody to correct me on that. He's the 11th Doctor. 10 is Tennant, and then, yeah.
Okay, I don't watch the show, okay? I just know who some of the actors are.
I don't watch the show either, and I don't know the actors, because I don't know people at all.
I
know like 2 actors, too. I don't even know why I'm bragging.
Dude, I know like
2
0. Ooh, I know 1 actor, because my mom was like fanning girling over him throughout the whole Twilight series for some reason. I don't know.
Cool story. Want to say who the actor is?
No, not really.
Well, I mean like 2 actors in Doctor Who, but do you only know like 1 actor in general, or?
Oh, do you know actors in general?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I named like 4 in Guardians of the Galaxy.
You just watched that movie.
Yeah, but I know the actors.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, Chris Pratt, wasn't he in Lego Movie? Did Parks and Recreation? You know.
I don't remember actors or people.
Bryan Cranston was Walter White in Breaking Bad. You know, just stuff like that.
I don't know.
Alright, whatever. Well, yeah. Any things from you guys? I'm kind of just trying not to pass it. Just, I don't know.
I was like passing out all the morning. What? No?
Did Blooddoll pass out?
Oh, I got something. Speaking of talking, horrible segue. But I had a very interesting conversation with Kiki, and GJ kind of popped in. But I had a very interesting conversation with him yesterday over Skype. I'm not going to say what the subject of the conversation was, because it's a very delicate subject, one that very sensitive information.
Yeah, I remember.
But
that's the one that I popped in on.
Yeah.
Maybe, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go into too many details, but like, I didn't realize it, but the way I handled the situation, Kiki pointed out, but it's like, I basically interviewed him about the dumbest question ever. Like, I was like, oh, it's basically like, have you ever read this type of manga before?
A.K.A. Smut.
I think you killed Christian.
Yeah, you were asking Kiki whether or not he's read Smut before. And you guys are going so in-depth into this conversation.
Oh, God.
I don't need this.
I think you killed him.
If it makes you feel better, right now I'm playing with gum.
Yeah, because that's totally comparable. I mean, it's just...
Dude, it's all over.
I'm not even mad that you, like, brought up the word, you know, I'm just more worried for other people's, you know, privacy. Like, I don't know, maybe Kiki didn't want that word brought up.
I don't know if he cares.
You know, well, he's not here to defend himself, so I felt like, you know, kind of stepping around the information.
Here, I'll text him later, and if he doesn't like it, I'll edit it out.
This podcast is getting scrapped anyways, I don't even care.
Oh,
It's
is
gonna
it?
get scrapped?
No, unless if the new one, the better version, is done.
This one didn't actually turn out way too bad. I mean,
It didn't turn out too bad, but I'm just thinking like a 4-man one would do definitely better, especially with energized people.
Don't worry, the
Yeah.
SpongeBob clip is coming the next day.
Shut up. So, speaking of podcast, I'm not even gonna finish the topic I said. Speaking of podcast, why was there no podcast this week, GJ?
Oh, jeez. I explained why in my Higurashi vid that may be having issues with YouTube right now. But, I mishap with files. I accidentally deleted it while trying to clear up some space for my computer. So,
Really?
yeah.
Which one was that? Like, what did we talk about in that one?
I think it was pretty bad.
Oh, well, then it's probably okay.
No, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it did have its low moments. It did have some really bad low moments, but I had some really good conversations with Kiki in there about like anime and manga. It was cool. We had a legit conversation. You
Oh,
know.
sorry.
Oh, that one.
Sorry
But yeah,
I
the
know
about
it's-
podcast. Yeah, I do agree. The podcast as a whole was kind of not the best.
Sorry for ruining your hard work.
No, it's fine because we're gonna have it tomorrow.
Yes.
Gonna have all
And
new
this time
conversation.
we're not gonna say certain words that may or may not want to be said. May be wanted to be said.
Well, I could just edit it out, you know.
You could, but
It's not like we're live streaming this, okay?
yeah, I honestly, yeah, I could, like I said, I could care less. It's just more about his thing, whatever.
Yes, because we respect other people's privacy here.
Some of us do.
So, Christian, do you have another topic?
No, that's pretty much it.
I guess.
There was I guess one thing that I could talk about is Jeff from Rooster Teeth. I kind of brought him up last week when he responded to a certain question, but he did an AMA on Reddit, and yeah, he just he explained some things. I guess future projects for Achievement Hunter, kind of just like where the company's going. It's a really I guess the AMA itself was pretty cool. Like he explained why he's not on the Rooster Teeth podcast anymore. It sucks because he was actually really good on that, but he decided to work full time at Achievement Hunter. It's his thing. I don't know. It's interesting to hear like just what's going on in people's lives where they're like they manage such a big thing. It's like how they deal with negative feedback and how they handle serious like criticism and just how they expand their company. It's really interesting. Like if you're really interested in like seeing how a company grows and how one works in general, especially if you're like into doing gaming stuff, it's really interesting to hear how Achievement Hunter works. I guess there's some stupid questions in there because it is an AMA, but some of them are actually really good and he goes into just the things of Achievement Hunter. Yeah, so I like business, boring stuff.
No, I like that stuff too.
It's interesting. I was listening to it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kind of more the person that watches things to watch lots of people's reactions, but hey.
Yeah.
Watch lots of people's reactions. Do you go around showing it to other people?
Every people?
Every people, yeah.
Okay.
It's a new thing now.
Every people.
Every people in the podcast just needs to, get more energy. We're kind of okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, the next day.
Yeah, every people on that cast should be better. I'm gonna say every people now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every people.
It's kind of like every people reminds me. You guys were on Omegle, weren't you?
Oh yeah, speaking to every
You
people.
can talk about that story. Oh man, that was...
Dude, that was really
Who
bad.
was it? Who was it that me and Chloe got that
Not
one?
us. Not us.
It was SLLG and Nebraska, and there was another tag all three of them were ones that we talked about, and they were exactly the same, and we were the only ones that had SLLG. I
Not
got
me.
one of you guys. I know I
No,
got one of you.
I
GJ,
didn't
want to
put.
come clean?
No, I did not put SLLG on. I only did it twice, and that was it. And I got people who immediately hung up on me.
Like,
I
they
see.
sat there, and it was like a black screen. We thought it was GJ because he said, I'm watching you. So,
Wait, you had a webcam on?
yeah, we had a webcam on.
Oh, then it was definitely not me. I was on text the whole time.
Oh, you jerk. How dare you?
Sorry.
You should have been on... Well, that explains why we couldn't find any of you if you were all on
Yeah.
text.
Yeah, we were on text.
Chloe was freaking out.
Is she still
But
freaking
yeah,
out?
Omegle. You're creeping her out a little bit with the I'm watching you. But I mean,
Oh,
hey.
really?
Yeah. She says help.
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. For those of you who don't know, I've been messaging. Is it okay to say her name?
Yeah. I don't
Alright,
think
I've been messaging this. Oh! I'm cutting this out. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I've been messaging Blooddoll's friend. I'm watching you. Like, the past 5 hours.
Now, is this like something that you do in your free time, or like you just find people like, hey, I'm watching you, and
Yeah,
you know,
I do it all the
you
time.
just like, are you actually watching the people that you text or
No.
message?
Well, he sent it to me. He sent it to
Yeah.
me, and I said, I'm watching you, so.
Yeah, you see?
Because just like having a staring contest, I don't
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Exactly.
Or like watching each other through like a long chain of mirrors that, you know, it's like you can't tell that they're watching you, but they're watching you.
That reminds me of another thing. One of my friends said in band. She told me that if someone stares at you for longer than 6 seconds, they either really like you or they really hate you.
Either that or you're wearing something that looks cool.
Or they zoned out. I can't tell. I can't count how many times I just like zoned out and then realized I've been staring at this person for 2 minutes. Huh.
And then they're like staring at you, like, what are you doing?
Or just
I
that
had that
moment
happen.
when you're like what's it called, like just like gazing around the room, just like looking around, and then you lock eyes with one person. It's just like, I swear I wasn't staring at you. I was looking around the room. Okay.
Yeah, I get that a lot because
I
I look
swear.
around everywhere.
Yeah, that's.
It's just like a glancing thing where you're trying not to look at them and they're trying not to look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just happens when you're bored. You look around, you happen to look at someone, and they happen to look at you also, and you're just like awkwardly staring away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dead air.
Is that a game?
It's not living air.
What?
There's little tiny molecule thingies that are living in the air. Do you know that?
Did you know that you're always tasting your tongue?
My mind just got blown and I don't know why. I never actually thought about that. It's genius.
You're always tasting your tongue.
Wait, are you really tasting your tongue the whole?
Are you?
I mean, I can't tell. I don't have a tongue. I mean, it's just.
Oh, do you have like a mechanical tongue, and is that how you talk?
Yeah, I'm a cyborg. No, just
Cyborg.
don't listen to any words coming out of my mouth at this point. I'm just too tired to make common sense work.
Oh, you need some batteries.
What the
What the heck?
That's a knee slapper. Whoa.
Elbow slapper. But I love hearing people's reactions when they hear some really stupid jokes that don't even make sense.
I just start laughing for no reason.
Yeah.
Anything stupid or punny makes me laugh.
Or like puns. Puns are fun.
Remember when you and Eric had that like whole vegetable fruit pun thing on Skype?
That was beautiful.
That's great. I wish I screenshot the whole thing.
Yeah, it was great. Too bad you guys missed it. You should have been there.
I saw
It's
it.
totally the best thing ever. Like the audience, I'm just saying, like it's totally the best thing ever, and you guys missed out on it because you guys weren't cool enough to be part of our
I
group.
saw it. I tried to be part of it, but I can't make.
Oh,
puns
you're part of the audience. I just said the audience.
Oh,
Yeah.
it started with short jokes, didn't it?
Yeah, we're making fun of GJ.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Oh.
I'm the kind of person who's like challenge accepted.
I think one
So,
of
I
them
mean-
made it into the podcast that Eric was on actually.
Huh?
Like we had some puns from Eric on his side, and then one of the puns that I made to wrap up the podcast was we're short on time.
Oh.
And we were talking about how short you were.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a thing.
It seems that Eric really does bring in the puns.
Yeah. He's a punny
Eric's
guy.
just that funny.
Wait, when was the last time he was on a podcast?
Episode 2.
Like
Oh,
very first one, pretty much.
dude, man. The attendance of some groups. I mean, people in our group.
Yeah.
Like, every people needs to get on more often. Like,
Every people needs to get
Every-
on.
Every peep.
every peeps.
This is
There's
something
gum
like.
everywhere.
What did you do, GJ?
I was wrapping gum around my hands, and now it's all, like, sticky. Eh.
That just reminds me of Princess Bubblegum, and now I feel disgusted.
Of what?
Never mind.
It's stuck.
If you heard me, it was perverted. So
Get off me.
Are you just like gnawing at your hand right now?
Yeah.
Christian, quit looking through GJ's window. You don't know what you'll see in there.
Oh.
Dude, it's like a new adventure every time you have a conversation with this guy. It's amazing.
Yeah?
To be honest, every time I log into the Skype room, it's a different conversation.
I know, it's amazing.
What was the last thing we were talking about?
I don't even know, but like the best thing that you walked into a good conversation when everything before it was messaged removed. So you know that's a good conversation.
A good conversation you missed, though.
Yeah. So you jump in like right in the middle, and then it's just like, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Hey, guess what happened?
What?
Christian lost connection to the internet.
So Christian's gone?
Yeah, he's gone. Let's trash talk him. Oh man, that Christian guy, he's just like...
He probably just like face down, face like straight onto the keyboard, and it like hit his internet or something and broke it.
No, his internet just breaks every once in a while. Let's trash talk him. This guy, so unprofessional. Like, leaving a podcast all of a sudden.
Like right in the middle.
He didn't even say BRB like I do.
He just left. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about anybody here. He doesn't
My
care.
gosh, so unprofessional. Man, we gotta replace this guy.
Johnson.
Oh man, Johnson. I don't know anybody named Johnson though.
Me
Sadly.
neither.
I do know a person named Joey.
I have an uncle named Joey.
Uncle Joey. That does sound like a
Uh,
name for an uncle.
I dropped from the call.
No, you got replaced by Joey.
Okay, bye guys.
See ya.
I'm getting some
Hi.
sleep.
Now you shall understand how it feels to be me.
No, because GJ, whenever you're tired, you talk pervertedly, and then everybody tells you
Or
to go.
murderly. Or psychopathically.
Tell you to go to sleep.
Huh?
And then you don't want to go to sleep, so we all tell you to go to sleep forcibly.
Go to sleep. Samuel
That's
L. Jackson.
Kiki, and
Or,
sometimes
sorry,
me. That's inappropriate language there.
I'm sorry. I was just making a reference. I hope Christian didn't actually go to sleep.
Is he actually gone?
He's still on the call, but
He's just like listening in.
yeah, I do that sometimes too. I shall know how it feels to be me.
I don't know why, but I can just like picture Christian just like curled up into a ball, just with a blanket and a pillow on the floor, just listening to us.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Making
that, except
sure-
I'm freezing to death. Because there's no blanket, because I'm in a little corner in my room. And there's a fan on my computer so it doesn't overheat. But I'm cold. My computer doesn't consider my feelings, it just cares about itself. You know.
I totally called it.
I need to get a better computer.
I need to get a computer.
I can at least upgrade this computer, but not by much.
I have a tablet, so
Sounds
I mean,
amazing.
hey, that's better than nothing.
Yeah. Now you can make it to the podcast without having some problems like you usually do.
I have a tablet also.
Yes, you do.
I was having technical
Yes, you do.
difficulties. That was horrible.
Dang.
No matter what I did, I couldn't fix it.
We're
I
the
felt-
most just like
Tired
just, like,
people.
not tired, just like what's the word?
Unmotivated.
No, not unmotivated. Like we
No.
are the bottom of the barrel. Like we just like we're probably the least equipped to do what we do.
Well, you see,
We
the
somehow
thing is-
managed to like piece together little bits of scrap and make something happen.
Well, you see, at the bottom of a barrel, well, it depends on what the barrel has, but if it's like coffee, and whenever you put like sugar or creamer in coffee, a lot of it goes to the bottom.
Just a barrel of coffee?
Yeah, a barrel of coffee, that would be nice.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, so what's in the barrel?
Stop talking here. Rope.
Do we got oil in the barrel? Then the most denser oil goes to the bottom.
Except that's not our situation at all.
Okay, what's at the bottom of the barrel?
Well, by this point, it's just scraps because everything else is taken, you know? Like, that's what the saying is. It says, like, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel because, like, everything else, you're trying to, like, get that last bit, you know? Like, you're trying to get whatever you can at this point. I think that's what it's, it's kind of like that.
I get it now.
Yeah.
So we're still gonna
Basically-
do one tomorrow?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are we-
In my opinion, I feel like just me personally. I don't know you guys. I wasn't prepared for this. I'm tired. I lost connection because I didn't set up my internet before this.
Well, actually, you had some pretty good topics. What I can do is I can keep this, upload it as what would have been
Well,
last week's, and upload another one this week.
well, I mean, I still have my list. I can bring it up next week. You know.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be. I mean, like, we're gonna have 2 new members, so they can hopefully spark up some of the same conversation or new conversation.
Yeah.
You know, I can rub in that I watched Guardians of the Galaxy to 2 new people. Hey,
Yeah, but we've been going for about an hour.
have we?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we should wrap then.
Should I do it?
So, any final words from you guys before we part with the audience?
Bing, 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 bing.
I want you to dance with me. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Okay, is that your final words?
Yeah. Might as well
Okay.
be.
How about you, Blooddoll?
Mer.
Solid,
Mer.
solid, solid. Very, very, very wonderful words of wisdom there. Take that with you throughout life, kids.
Oh, and remember to get your sleep, otherwise you'll be like
Yeah.
these two sleepy people.
Get sleep, don't do drugs, go to school.
Don't hang out with family. Get sleep instead.
What?
Yeah. Forget your family, your friends are more important.
Or just
Oh,
get
God.
sleep in general. That's why I'm tired. I had visitors today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I guess watch Guardians of the Galaxy. That's pretty much what I have to say.
Some good information.
So yeah, pretty good information. You know, I think my movie of the summer actually.
Really?
Yeah, summer was kind of a
My
dry.
movie-
Actually, I haven't seen X-Men: Days of Future Past. I really want to watch that because that's another movie that I hear is just amazing. So that and Guardians of the Galaxy, but I haven't seen X-Men, so I can't speak for it. But I hear really good things about that. I want to watch that one.
I don't really watch movies at all.
I don't
The
either.
two most recent movies that I watched that were recent was Magic Mike and Frozen.
Nice.
Not by my choice.
Dude,
That was horrifying to sit through.
Before Guardians of the
Frozen was
Galaxy, the closest thing to a movie I got was the Scott Pilgrim video game, and I've already beat that. I'm just playing it again for fun.
oh, nice.
Genius.
Great game though. Buy that too.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
Play Virtual Villagers. Play Virtual Villagers. That's all I
Yeah.
have to say.
Yeah. play Virtual Villagers.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye everybody.
Bye.
I'm going to sleep.